What up? What up? It's great. And today I'm reviewing another Apollon Nutrition product. TimeCop. Bare knuckle and overtime. Is it worth it? Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got content coming out every day for you now. So click subscribe and let's get into this, man. This review is brought to you by the homies at SuppsCentral, man. In fact, they're the only ones, probably besides Apollon actually, that has stock. So if you like what I have to say, I might tell you this is trash, baby. So hold on, pump your brakes. But if you do like what I have to say about it, you get it from SuppsCentral. I'll link it below. Discount code GYMHOMIE15. End of freaking story. Quit monkeying around. Here we freaking go. All right, man. I don't know what to say. This is just another Apollon Nutrition product that's just has one of these insane, mind-blowing labels, man. We're going to talk about the fact. See, GGH ain't no stranger to the cops. TimeCops, LAPD, sheriffs, the feds. GGH ain't no stranger to the cops. I said, hello. Are you ready to rock and roll, man? One thing I learned, if it's going to be you against the cops are usually going to win, man. The cops are usually going to win. So be careful, man. I used to hate police. I used to hate them. Thought that they were out to get me. I was a victim, had that victim mentality. Oh, the cops are always out to get me. They're doing me wrong. I was doing nothing. As soon as I got sober, man, as soon as I sobered up, I haven't had one bad interaction with the cops. I freaking love the cops. But do I love TimeCops? We're going to find out. Let's get down to business. Shut your mouth, son. Here we freaking go. Supplement facts. So this, just so you know, which you probably know, bare knuckle is their non-stim, all-around pre-workout. I didn't want to say pump formula because I ain't going to disrespect it. It's a non-stim pre-workout. They give you the whole package. And they just had a new one come out there. I'm going to get ready to review here. And overtime are their nootropic pills. You get 8 pills, and I reviewed that on the channel already. So listen. Let's talk about everything. Serving size, they've given us that half scoop, 1 scoop, redfish, bluefish, Dr. Seuss mumbo jumbo here. We go 1 scoop, end of story. Let's get down to it. Big label, homies. L-citrulline, 8 grams. L-citrulline, not L-citrulline malate, L-citrulline, dog, 8 grams for the pumps, the vascularity, the gorilla look in the garage gym. Beta-alanine, 3.2 grams. The warm, fuzzy hug, the tingles, the revved up feeling, the lactic acid buffering, whatever. Shut up, Fauci Jr. Let's go. Beta-alanine, 2.5 grams. That's the power output for strong alpha males, not for you beta males. L-tyrosine, 2 grams. Agmatine sulfate, 1,500 milligrams. Lion's mane, 1 gram, homies. Love me some lion's mane, baby. Love me that focused nootropic hitter right there. Cognitive benefits. Phenylethylamine HCI, 750 milligrams. That's that feel-good hitter that pairs well with everything else that feels good in here. We'll see if it does. We'll see if it doesn't. 750 milligrams, a high amount. Alpha GPC, 600 milligrams. Clinically dosed to get you focused in, dialed in, thinking about the weights, forgetting about your Tinder dates, because women don't freaking like you, homies. Start pumping some dang iron, and maybe one day they will. Follow in the footsteps of GGH. Vasodrive AP, 508 milligrams. Caffeine anhydrous, 400 milligrams, baby. 400 milligrams. That's your high stim hitter right there, but hold on. Don't turn the channel. Yep, that homie over there at that other channel, he ain't giving you no good information. Araya Genesis, 300 milligrams. That's another very high amount of the stimulant that pairs well with the rest of these crazy things in here. Rhodelia rosa root, 300 milligrams. So I know there's a lot of benefits to that. From what I know, I don't do a lot of research, man. From what I take the drink, I'll tell you how it felt. That's about the extent of this channel right here. But what I know, it helps fight fatigue, and I know there's a bunch of other benefits. Please, don't comment. I don't need to know. I always got one genius posting in the comments telling me something I didn't know. I don't care. A little less ingredient study and a little more iron pumping, you might make some gains for once in your life. GGH trying to tell you. Himalayan pink salt. Can't even see straight. 300 milligrams. That's like having a cheat meal in the bottle. You know when you get that nasty sodium pumps, homie. All right, dicaffeine malate, 200 milligrams. That yields 75%, so that gives you 150 milligrams. Added on to the 400 milligrams, you have 550 milligrams of caffeine. Love me dicaffeine malate. Literally one of my favorite ingredients in the world because it's that long-lasting caffeine that has you feeling good. Please, I think it's 400. Yeah, I think it's 550. I think you get 550 in here. Correct me if I'm wrong, or don't. Shut your mouth. Here we go. Coffee berry, 100 milligrams. Hordenine, 100 another stimulant. Hordenine, baby. 100 milligrams, which they actually, I believe some sources tell me they just took it off the FDA watch list. So hordenine we good to go, baby. Estrogen, 50 milligrams. That's to absorb all the stuff in here. Your body's going to say, what are we going to do with all these pumps and focus and stimulants? You're going to say, the estrogen is going to say, shut your mouth. You're going to take what the heck we give you. Now get in the body and absorb. That's why we're here. Then you got Nupep, 30 milligrams. That's a nootropic to get you focused in. Some people say that's their favorite nootropics. Is it? I don't know. I don't do single ingredients. Alpha Yo, 1.5 milligrams. If you went through this whole label and you say, well, it would have been perfect if they just didn't put the Alpha Yo in there. Shut up. Just shut. If you turn away because of 1.5 milligrams of Alpha Yo, you're a Rachel Maddow, Don Lemon, Trevor Noah watching, beta son of a gun, and you don't belong here. Go away. We don't want you. Apollon doesn't want. I speak for the homies at Apollon. We don't want you. End of freaking story. Here we go. Okay, man. This is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say this. This is what I'm going to say about this. You guys ready? I'm going to take you through the experience of this. So, what I thought and what happened, two different things, man. Two different things. So, first of all, let's talk about a couple details. Tiger's blood. Kind of not a great taste, man. I'll be honest. Not a great taste. I actually mix it with a big bottle of water. So it's the first thing I drank in the morning the couple times I took this. And, it just has that same kind of taste as Hooligan Bare Knuckle does on its own. You taste the zing probably from the lion's mane and whatever else is in there. It's hard to mask. I mean, listen, dude. The taste, who cares about how this tastes? But I'm just letting you know, not a great flavor, which leads me to believe it works better. The nastier it is, the better it works. End of story. No, seriously though, it's fine, dude. It's fine. So the other thing I'm going to say is the scoop, or one scoop, is actually on point. It's the exact amount, 24.67 grams. It was 25 grams, like on the dot. I don't have one of those dope scales that's scaled to the point, but when I did one flat scoop, it was 25 grams, the exact amount. So they're on the money with this one. So look, man, I took the drink and I came down to the dance floor. Now, I expected this to be smooth for some reason. I'm not sure why. Maybe because Hooligan itself was kind of... I just looked at we come up with things in our head. Actually, man, this hit me with a really solid sense of urgency. Actually, about 12 minutes after taking it, I felt the caffeine before I felt the beta-alanine. Or I can't say caffeine, whatever stimulants I felt before the beta-alanine even came in. I was like, my heart rate went way up from like 110 to like 150, man. Like actually had a really nice wave sense of urgency to the point where I was like, I hope it doesn't go any higher than this. Now, granted, when I took this, I took it on an empty stomach. So it probably hits me faster and harder than most people would if they have some food in them. So I got the maximum effects of this boy right here. I could tell you the whole dang thing. So the point is this, hit me like 12 minutes in really nicely. I'll be honest, I didn't feel much beta-alanine in here. I don't know if it's because the label's so dang loaded that it just isn't that apparent because you're thinking about everything else. but it just didn't feel like that strong of beta to me, which is fine. The only reason I really like to feel beta is because then I know I didn't just take 25 grams of straight caffeine, I'm gonna die. So when I feel beta, I'm like, okay, GGH, at least you consume something else in here. So it's not that important to me, but actually I did feel the beta a little bit. It came in like waves through the workout. So let's talk about the two things we're here to talk about. Energy and focus in the pumps. What should we talk about first? 30 minutes into taking this, man. 30 minutes into taking this. Not only, so the energy came in. This was not a mood elevation pre-workout to me. I mean, it definitely feels good. Anytime you're this stimmed up, you're gonna feel good, but that's not the star of the show. This is as much tunnel vision focus as humanly possible without those elite, you know, the DMAA, DMHA. Not every pre-workout needs that, homies. This was more of a healthy feeling, tunnel vision focus that was so apparent. After about 20 minutes, when the heart rate went up, I had a nice sense of urgency, not crazy survival mode, just to the point where I was like, I just hope it doesn't go anymore. That's the point it was at. I hope it didn't go anymore. 30, 35 minutes into it, everything came together all at once, and I started to have this head-high nootropic buzz. I can't point out what ingredient it is, the Araya, the lion's mane, the PEA, the freaking whatever it was. It all came together, and your just head started buzzing, and you just, the workout just goes like that. You're just freaking like, it just goes so, you're so dialed in. This is not a pre-workout for me where I want to be around the homies, Mr. Motormouth, having a good time. I want to be focused on pumping. This is for serious iron pumpers only, homies. This is a serious iron. If you're ready to pump some serious iron for the first time in your dang life, this boy will have you in the freaking zone, set after set, and your workouts, you're going to be like, I completed my workout that fast? Holy moly. That's what it did. The energy doesn't freaking drop off. And I'm talking about 6 hours later, doesn't drop off. There is no negative side effects with this for me. No appetite suppression, which I like. I do not like appetite suppression. I'm a freaking bodybuilder, and it's the winter, homies. We ain't scared to eat. Gotta quit being scared, homies. Eating's the most anabolic thing you're gonna do. Forget all that testosterone and laxagenin and nonsense. Start eating, homies. You want to build, no shortcuts here, man. No negative side effects. This will last. If you work out first thing in the morning and you have a job, you will have energy all dang day. Productive, focus, good energy that just tapers off after like 6 freaking hours, man. Not a pre-workout to be scared of, but not a pre-workout where you would want it to be anymore. I mean, they did this just right. Smooth energy, came in with a nice sense of urgency. No alpha-yo side effects, but just enough alpha-yo to know it was in there, to know you consumed it. 1.5 milligrams, I mean, you're winning with that. Any way you spin it, homies. And the pumps, dude, are freaking insane. I hit arms on this. When I was doing bicep curls with the dumbbells, I actually started, it kind of almost hurt. Like skin tight pumps that are so tight around the muscle, it feels like it's gonna pop, 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 pop. That's what it does, man. I mean, the vascularity, you ain't adding a pump formula on top of this. This is the all around package, and you're getting 20 servings out of here. So to me, it's like, that's cool, because I'm not going to use this that often. I don't want to consume 550 milligrams of caffeine that often. My daily is between 200 and 300. Lately, I've been knocking out some more pre-workouts, so it's been a little hot. I don't want to consume that much that often. This is like a once-a-week hitter at most for me, man. So this was between the focus, not a lot of mood elevation. This didn't feel to me like the new overtime pills. The new overtime pills, the 8 pills, That was a lot more mood elevation. This is a lot more focus, probably closer to Overtime version 2 with the focus and the energy and the sense of urgency for me. It was just an all-day hitter with the most insane pumps that a pre-work, I mean, to get these kind of pumps, you usually got to add a pump formula, man. And I didn't even use their bloody hell with this one. I couldn't imagine if you stack that bloody hell on top of this, what would happen. I mean, if you halfway know how to do a freaking rep, you're going to be swole as heck, dog. So anyway, I know this is a long review. This boy is a hitter right here. Smooth, solid energy that comes in with a decent, nice freaking hit. Awesome focus without the illicit, crazy stims, more of a very healthy feeling focus. Great all-day freaking energy, no negative side effects, and the nastiest pumps you're gonna get from an all-inclusive pre-workout. End of freaking story. You like what I have to say, you get it from SuppsCentral, discount code GYMHOMIE15. Garage Gym Homie's always gonna give it to you straight. If you like what I have to say, subscribe to the channel. If you didn't freaking like the review, also subscribe to the channel. God bless all of you. I'm out.